You're back in business with me, Harsha Subramaniam. Ranbaxy CEO Arun Sani acknowledged that the company's processes had shortcomings in the past, which have now been addressed. He says he's assured all stakeholders that such shortcomings will never happen again. Sani spoke to BloombergTVIndia's Mehkas Baker, who began by asking him if the company planned to revise its guidance in the light of these recent troubles.
The 2013 performance till now is as per plan, and we are not changing our guidance of 120 billion rupees for the year.
So there's been, as far as the long-term plan of FY 13-14 is concerned, there's been no change. You're not going to review anything at all going ahead.
No, we are pretty confident that the faith and trust in Ranbaxy brand will continue. We have a very ambitious growth plan for the future. We will continue to make investments in our manufacturing infrastructure around the world. We have very exciting portfolio of products in development in our R&D. We have identified key geographies, key therapeutic areas around the world where we will be growing our business, both organically and inorganically if the opportunities arise. And I have teams in place that will execute on this plan. I'm very proud of the teams that I have both in India and other parts of the world, especially US.
Right. Let's talk about, legal implications at this point in time. Are you exploring, what is going to be a legal a plan going ahead? Because as we look at it, the legal cost for something, you have a PIL with Supreme Court at this point in time, that's there as well. What is your legal plan going ahead? How are you going to tackle that?
I haven't seen the PIL copy. I will comment on it once I see the PIL copy. The other legal costs, like any other business enterprise has legal costs, we will deal with it. There are legal expenses that every company has. I don't think we have anything unusual in the legal expenditure that we have.
All right. You've of course been in conversation with the pharmaceutical secretary, the DCGI. As far as the government side of things in India are concerned, was there some information that you needed to give them? What was the conversation like? Have you got any sort of assurances, if I may say, from the Indian government as far as all of this is being played out?
No. We keep meeting all the stakeholders, including the regulators, in our closed-door meetings. We discuss several things relating to the pharmaceutical business, and I keep meeting them regularly and keep discussing several dimensions of the pharmaceutical business.
Right. But, are there any assurances coming in from the government, or have you been able to placate or assure them as far as, these issues are concerned right now?
I have assured all of them that Ranbaxy will continue to provide all the information that they want.
Right.
We will welcome all the regulators, not only from India, from around the world, to come and visit our facilities and see for themselves the standards, the high standards that we observe in our manufacturing facilities.
Right. Is the government satisfied with your answers? You meet them all the time, so have you sort of placated them?
I would say that they are so far satisfied with all that we have provided, and we will keep giving them information as and when they ask.
What about the DCGI? How has your conversation with them been so far?
These are things that are proprietary, I think, and we'll wait for the DCGI.
All right, that's fair enough. Of course, it all started with, of course, even Daiichi coming in and saying that, there was an issue before Ranbaxy was taken over. As a listed entity, and especially that you have shareholders, they would like to know what were the risks involved at that point in time. There was due diligence done, of course, and there must have been certain risks that happens in every merger and acquisition. But weren't those risks well protected at the time of acquisition?
This is a question I think you should address, Daiichi. Thank you.
So whatever has played out in the last 6 months as far as Ranbaxy is concerned, you don't think has dented the brand in any way? There's no question mark in maybe clients and users thinking about looking at Ranbaxy in a different way? It's not dented the brand at all?
Yeah, I recognize that there were some shortcomings of the past. We have, and I assure you once again, we have taken measures to rectify all the shortcomings. They will never ever happen in the future. Our stakeholders have faith in us. They believe in us. They trust us. Stakeholders such as regulators, doctors, patients continue to repose their faith in Ranbaxy Medicines and Ranbaxy brand.
Right. I'm going to shift focus a little bit to the US. What kind of plan do you have there in terms of going ahead and gaining the market back?
Yeah, we have our strategic plan for US already rolled out. We will continue with our filings in the US. We will continue to pursue FTF strategy. We have said that in the US we will pursue branded business in dermatological segment. In fact, we launched Absorica late last year. I'm happy to share that it is doing very well. In future, you will see that we will be launching more differentiated products in our branded segment in the US. I'm also assuring that we have excellent customer relationships in the US. The team in the US is perhaps one of the best in class, and with the customer relationships that we have built with the team over the years will ensure that our future growth in the US will be executed as per plan.
You had also mentioned, in the beginning of the interview that as far as investment in India is concerned and manufacturing, the plan remains the same. Can you elaborate and share if you're going to look at, what kind of investment as far as manufacturing plans are concerned?
No, we are not only investing in India. India is one of the areas where we are investing. We are setting up a new greenfield site in Malaysia. We are investing in Egypt. We are investing in Nigeria, South Africa, also in the US. So we are investing around the world in manufacturing infrastructure.
The CEO of Ranbaxy clarifying his position and the road ahead. Up next, Balasubramaniam of Birla Sun Life believes that the rate of the rupee depreciation compared to other emerging market currencies is a matter of huge